will we focus more on those solution generation. So brainstorming is a common method where we get a list of ideas by having a team for brainstorming. So we try to generate solution and by a creativity approach where the brainstorming is done, where a group brainstorm on all possible causes, all possible reasons, all possible solutions for those root causes by generating a list of ideas, which is spontaneously contributed by discussion. So that is where a brainstorming is the most common method, where a list of solutions can be generated. So when we have multiple root causes, we have multiple solutions. So different for the same root cause also, we may have multiple solutions or ideas could be there, but all the ideas or cannot be implemented to the process. So where we use certain tools to implement it. One is called as effort impact matrix, where we try to see if I implement an idea or a solution, whether it will have a high impact or a low impact in my process. So we, as a project team, we brainstorm on it. Along with the people from the process, we try to see if that idea has a high impact or low impact. And effort is how much effort we require for implementing. So the cost can be an effort or the time that it takes to implement. So it can be easily implemented without much of an approval, without much of a cost involved in it. Then we say it is a low effort in implementing that idea. High effort is where we need an approval from the senior management, where a cost is involved in maybe automation of a process step or software being developed, or we need some client approvals are required for changing that particular process step. So that are going to be high effort. So some ideas which is coming into low effort and high impact is called as the quick wins, which will be implemented first in the process. Solution prioritization help us to identify those ideas which has a high impact, but from as a project team, we have a low effort in implementing it, or the project team or the process team has a less effort in implementing that solutions. So those solutions are the first solutions to be implemented in the process. That is called the quick wins. So which ideas which has low effort and high impact becomes the solutions to be implemented first. And then for a continuous improvement, we can look into high effort and high impact ideas can be implemented because it takes a time, more effort is required. So by the time we can implement the low effort and high impact ideas, and then we implement high effort and high impact ideas. Low impact and those quadrant we are not checking for, because the idea we may have low impact, and so those low impact ideas are not used for implementing. Only the high impact, high effort ideas and high impact, low effort ideas. Among that, the low effort and high impact is called the quick wins, because the quickly we can improve the process and make those improvements possible in the process. So those solutions are first implemented in the process. So this is how the solution implementation is done based on those plans. So whichever solution we have implemented, we give responsibility for a person in the process to implement it. It can be a process owner or the people closer to the process can implement it. And then we look into an estimated completion date, and then we look into an actual completion date. So this is how a plan is decided for a completion date. So this is how a solution implementation is done. Once solution is implemented, then we collect the improved process data and validate before and after the implementation using data analysis and graphical analysis. So that is how we validate the improvement for the process. So that completes the the improve phase. So improve phase is all about improving the process by implementing the new process and the solutions for the root causes, and then validate those improvement before and after using data analysis and graphical analysis. So whatever we did in the measure phase, the descriptive statistics, again we do in the improve phase to validate before and after implementation. So that